Hey everyone, welcome back to SwitchTop. Today we're counting down the top 20 new games coming to the Switch 2 that you need to keep on your radar. These aren't just ports or remasters. These are the games that are going to define gaming this year. Let's jump right in. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake set for release on October 30th, 2025. This modern reimagining brings the first two legendary entries of the Dragon Quest series back to life, with stunning HD 2D visuals that blend classic pixel art with beautifully rendered 3D environments. Developed with the same visual style seen in Octopath Traveler and Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake, this release revitalizes the origins of the Erdrick saga for a new generation. Players can choose to begin their adventure with either Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Quest 2, each recreated with enhanced storytelling, reorchestrated music, and refined gameplay systems designed to meet modern standards while preserving the charm of the originals. With improved battle mechanics, expanded story elements, and the nostalgic yet cinematic presentation, this remake honors the legacy of Dragon Quest while ushering it into a vibrant new era on Nintendo's next-generation console.
Magic abilities to keep the burgeoning horde of horrific nasties from terrorizing Alefgard. You can approach combat in numerous ways, but a considered strategy is a must.
Such strength!
In the original Dragon Quest II, sigils were only used to advance the story. But now, not only
Mario Tennis Fever, scheduled for release on October 2nd, 2025. This fresh entry in the beloved Mario Tennis series takes the franchise to the next level, with enhanced visuals, smoother gameplay, and dynamic new modes that make full use of the Switch 2's advanced hardware. Mario Tennis Fever introduces a robust story mode featuring fan-favorite characters such as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Bowser, alongside newcomers making their debut in the Mushroom Kingdom's tennis circuit. The game combines arcade-style action with deeper strategic elements, offering new power shots, team-based doubles mechanics, and interactive courts that change as matches progress. Motion controls return with improved precision, while local and online multiplayer options ensure exciting matches with friends or players worldwide. With its vibrant visuals, energetic soundtrack, and fast-paced yet accessible gameplay, Mario Tennis Fever promises to deliver the ultimate tennis experience for both casual fans and competitive players alike.
In tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, launching on November 6, 2025. Developed by Koei Tecmo in collaboration with Nintendo, this epic action title serves as a dramatic prequel to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, depicting the fabled imprisoning war that shaped Hyrule's ancient history. Players will command heroes such as Princess Zelda, King Rauru, and other powerful allies as they face off against the rising threat of Ganondorf and his vast armies across sprawling battlefields filled with thousands of enemies. The game introduces refined combat mechanics, seamless large-scale warfare, and dynamic weather effects that influence battles in real time. Split-screen co-op and game share functionality allow two players to join forces locally for intense cooperative play. Powered by the advanced capabilities of the Switch 2, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment delivers breathtaking visuals, vast environments, and cinematic storytelling worthy of the Zelda legacy.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is
Octopath Traveler 0, set to launch on December 4th, 2025. Developed by Square Enix and Doki Doki Grooveworks, this prequel to the acclaimed Octopath Traveler series takes players back to the world of Orstera for a new tale of restoration, fate, and divine power. Players begin their journey by creating a custom protagonist whose choices and traits shape the adventure ahead, from appearance and voice to their place in the story. Featuring the series' signature HD 2D art style, a beautiful blend of pixel art and 3D lighting, Octopath Traveler 0 expands on its predecessors with enhanced combat, deeper party mechanics, and the ability to recruit over 30 characters. A new town-building system lets players rebuild and customize their destroyed hometown, adding strategic and emotional depth to the narrative. On Switch 2, the game runs in higher resolution and smoother frame rates, delivering a richly immersive RPG experience that honors and evolves the series' legacy.
Engage in new battles with parties of up to 8 characters.
We're in this together. Please and thank you!
Time to teach you a lesson. Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection, releasing on March 13th, 2026. Developed by Capcom, this new chapter in the Monster Hunter Stories saga takes place 2 centuries after a devastating war between the kingdoms of Azuria and Vermeil. The story begins when twin Rathalos hatch from a single mysterious egg, a rare and ominous event that sparks unrest across the lands. Players step into the role of the heir to Azuria, a young rider with the unique ability to bond with monsters on a quest to uncover the truth behind the crystal encroachment slowly corrupting the world. Featuring beautifully stylized 3D environments, strategic turn-based battles, and deep customization for both rider and monsties, the game blends heartfelt storytelling with the thrill of exploration. Designed to take advantage of the Switch 2's enhanced hardware, Twisted Reflection delivers richer visuals, smoother performance, and a darker, more mature tone that elevates the series to new heights.
Unraveling the world's greatest mysteries? Man, the Rangers are so cool!
Look at that! It's gone feral! Got it! I needed to know what she hoped to accomplish.
Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, a definitive version of From Software's award-winning open-world action RPG. This enhanced edition brings the vast and haunting world of the Lands Between to Nintendo's next-generation console, combining the full Elden Ring experience with its major expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree. Designed to take advantage of the Switch 2's improved hardware, the game delivers smoother performance, enhanced lighting, and faster load times while maintaining the epic scale and freedom that defined the original. Tarnished Edition introduces new starting classes such as the Knight of Ides and Heavy Knight, along with additional armor sets and mount customization for Torrent, offering fresh ways to explore and battle. With its deep lore, breathtaking world design, and refined combat, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition promises to be the ultimate version of the modern classic when it launches on Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025. Resident Evil Requiem, launching on February 27th, 2026. Developed by Capcom using the cutting-edge RE engine, this 9th mainline entry in the legendary survival horror series introduces a new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, an FBI analyst investigating a string of eerie deaths at the foreboding Wrenwood Hotel. Her investigation soon ties into the dark legacy of Raccoon City and her own family's haunting past, connecting to the mysterious fate of Alyssa Ashcroft. Set 3 decades after the original outbreak, the game revisits iconic locations like the ruins of the RPD station while unveiling new, terrifying environments. Players can switch seamlessly between first and third-person perspectives, offering a more personalized horror experience. On the Switch 2, Resident Evil Requiem runs natively, delivering stunning visuals, dense atmosphere, and fluid performance that immerse players in a chilling, emotional journey of fear and survival.
Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain later.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, launching on January 22nd, 2026. This enhanced edition of Square Enix's acclaimed remake brings the unforgettable story of Cloud Strife and the rebel group Avalanche to Nintendo's next-generation console with upgraded visuals, smoother performance, and refined gameplay. Set in the sprawling city of Midgar, players experience an epic reimagining of the original Final Fantasy VII with cinematic storytelling, dynamic real-time combat, and deep RPG mechanics. The Intergrade version also includes Episode Intermission, a side story featuring the energetic ninja Yuffie Kisaragi on a covert mission that runs parallel to the main narrative. Optimized for the Switch 2's advanced hardware, this version features enhanced lighting, higher resolution textures, and new gameplay options such as customizable difficulty and support features, making it both the definitive and most accessible way to experience one of gaming's most iconic adventures. The Duskbloods, set for release on November 14th, 2025. Developed by From Software, the studio behind Dark Souls and Elden Ring, this game marks a bold new direction. A competitive PPVE experience set in a dark, gothic world dripping with blood-soaked atmosphere. Players take on the role of Bloodsworn, powerful beings bound by a cursed lineage, competing to claim the title of First Blood in a realm consumed by eternal twilight. Blending From Software's trademark combat precision with emergent multiplayer chaos, the Duskbloods thrusts up to 8 players into haunting, Victorian-inspired environments filled with monsters, traps, and rival hunters. The game's rich lore, cryptic storytelling, and eerie tone evoke the spirit of Bloodborne, while pushing into new territory with dynamic objectives, adaptive difficulty, and seamless online integration, all powered by the enhanced capabilities of the Nintendo Switch 2. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set to launch in 2026. This action-adventure game allows players to step into the iconic fedora of the legendary archaeologist as he embarks on a globe-spanning quest between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. The story revolves around the mysterious Great Circle, an ancient network of sites with hidden power, drawing Indiana into a web of secrets, puzzles, and adversaries seeking to exploit its forces. Gameplay combines first-person exploration, whip-based traversal, stealth, and intense action, letting players swing, climb, and outwit enemies in environments ranging from ancient tombs to ornate historical halls. Developed by Machine Games and published by Bethesda, the Switch 2 version is optimized to deliver immersive visuals and smooth performance while maintaining the cinematic storytelling and intricate world design of the original. With its mix of adventure, mystery, and puzzle solving, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle promises a thrilling experience.
You're messing with powers beyond your control.
You should know by now. I am always in control.
Little Nightmares 3, scheduled to launch on October 10th, 2025. Developed by Supermassive Games and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, this new installment continues the series' signature blend of atmospheric horror, puzzle solving, and platforming. Players control 2 new protagonists, Low and Alone, as they traverse the eerie and twisted world of the Spiral, encountering grotesque creatures and solving environmental puzzles along the way. Low wields a bow and arrow, while Alone uses a wrench, offering distinct gameplay mechanics that encourage cooperation and strategy. For the first time in the series, online co-op allows friends to join the adventure, enhanced by a Friends Pass feature that lets one player invite another without a separate purchase. Optimized for the Switch 2, the game delivers smoother frame rates, improved lighting and textures, and immersive visuals, ensuring a tense, haunting, and memorable horror experience on Nintendo's next-generation console. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, scheduled for 2026. This 18th mainline entry in the acclaimed tactical RPG series introduces a brand new cast and setting, taking players into the dramatic world of the Heroic Games, a gladiatorial-style competition where personal stakes collide with larger political and factional conflicts. Players will follow characters like Kai, a young man entering the arena to save his father's life, alongside other heroes whose stories interweave across the battlefield. The game also hints at connections to Fire Emblem Three Houses, with appearances by familiar figures such as an older Sothis, suggesting continuity for longtime fans. While precise gameplay details remain limited, Fortune's Weave promises the series' hallmark combination of deep tactical combat, branching storylines, and character-driven drama. Optimized for the Switch 2, it is expected to deliver enhanced visuals, smoother performance, and immersive strategic gameplay, making it a must-play for both veteran players and newcomers when it launches in 2026.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply...
Kirby Air Riders, set to launch on November 20th, 2025. Serving as a modern sequel to the 2003 GameCube classic Kirby Air Ride, the game is helmed by series creator Masahiro Sakurai and developed by Bandai Namco Studios and Sora Ltd, promising to retain the charm and accessibility fans love while introducing new features. Players can choose from a diverse roster of characters including Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Starman, each with unique special abilities and copy abilities that add strategy to the high-speed action. The game supports up to 16 players online and 8 locally, with returning modes like Air Ride and the expanded city trial set in the floating city of Celesta, offering exploration, minigames, and power-ups. With refined controls, automatic forward movement, and visually enhanced environments optimized for Switch 2, Kirby Air Riders delivers a fast-paced, colorful, and fun multiplayer racing experience, blending nostalgia with fresh modern gameplay for longtime fans and newcomers alike.
The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new amiibo are also on the way. Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, scheduled for spring 2026. This side-scrolling platformer takes Yoshi on a whimsical adventure alongside a sentient book named Mr. E, who holds knowledge of countless fantastical creatures. Players dive into the pages of the book, exploring unique chapters where each creature presents distinct traits and abilities that Yoshi can study and use to solve puzzles and navigate levels. Featuring a visually striking style inspired by traditional stop-motion animation, the game creates a vibrant, imaginative world full of quirky characters like crazy daisies and magical dandelions. As Yoshi progresses, players expand the book's catalog, uncovering secrets and deepening engagement with the environment. With its combination of exploration, puzzle solving, and classic platforming mechanics, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book promises an enchanting experience that appeals to both longtime fans of the series and newcomers, delivering creativity, charm, and playful adventure optimized for the Switch 2.
to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
Dynasty Warriors Origins, set to launch on January 22, 2026. Developed by Omega Force and published by Koei Tecmo, this installment reimagines the long-running tactical action series with fresh gameplay mechanics and a new narrative perspective. Players follow an unnamed protagonist navigating the turbulent Three Kingdoms period, beginning with the Yellow Turban Rebellion and progressing through key historical events. A standout feature is the innovative character switching system, allowing players to control multiple officers during combat by filling a swap meter through dodges, parries, and attacks, enabling strategic shifts to exploit each character's unique abilities. The Nintendo Switch 2 version is optimized for the console, offering smooth performance and immersive visuals, and it launches alongside large-scale DLC content, ensuring players have immediate access to the latest additions. With its blend of historical storytelling, dynamic combat, and strategic depth, Dynasty Warriors Origins promises a thrilling experience for both longtime fans and newcomers alike.
All that remains is to see this through.
Persona 3 Reload, scheduled to launch on October 23, 2025. This remake of the 2006 classic Persona 3 reimagines the beloved RPG with modernized visuals, updated character designs, and a reworked soundtrack, bringing the story to life for both new players and longtime fans. Players assume the role of a high school student who discovers the power to summon a persona, joining the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEES, to combat mysterious shadows during the enigmatic Dark Hour. Combining strategic, turn-based combat with immersive social simulation, the game challenges players to balance school life, friendships, and relationships while exploring dungeons filled with perilous enemies. Optimized for the Nintendo Switch 2, Persona 3 Reload delivers smooth performance, enhanced visuals, and a rich, cinematic experience. With its blend of deep storytelling, memorable characters, and tactical gameplay, it promises to be a standout RPG release on Nintendo's next-generation console. .007 First Light, set to launch on March 27, 2026. This action-adventure game offers a fresh origin story for James Bond, focusing on his early days as a 26-year-old agent in MI6 before earning his 00 status. Players step into Bond's shoes during his training and first critical mission, navigating high-stakes espionage through a mix of stealth, infiltration, and intense action sequences. The game emphasizes player choice, allowing multiple approaches to objectives, whether through silent stealth or full-throttle combat. Key characters include Bond's mentor John Greenway, as well as iconic MI6 figures such as M, Q, and Miss Moneypenny, all portrayed by new actors. Developed using IO Interactive's Glacier engine, 007 First Light blends cinematic storytelling with tactical gameplay reminiscent of the Hitman series while delivering the thrilling action and suspense expected from a Bond adventure. Optimized for the Switch 2, it promises smooth performance, immersive visuals, and a gripping espionage experience for fans and newcomers alike.
009 slips through our fingers, you're the last line of defense.
Someone just tried to kill me.
Tell me you caught him.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, scheduled to launch on February 5th, 2026. This remake of the 2000 classic Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past presents a bold new vision of the game, featuring a handcrafted diorama art style that brings the vibrant world to life. Players embark on an epic journey through past and present, uncovering lost lands and restoring them to their former glory, with the story told through a series of engaging vignettes. The game retains the beloved turn-based combat system while introducing updated mechanics and quality of life improvements to appeal to both newcomers and longtime fans. Optimized for the Switch 2, it promises smooth performance, enhanced visuals, and immersive environments, combining nostalgic charm with modern enhancements. With its deep storytelling, memorable characters, and strategic gameplay, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined delivers a captivating RPG adventure that stands as a timeless experience on Nintendo's next-generation console.
Twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Pokémon Legends ZA, set to launch in fall 2025. This highly anticipated entry in the Pokémon franchise introduces an expansive open-world experience where players can explore vast landscapes, from lush forests to towering mountains, in their quest to discover and capture Pokémon. The game emphasizes freedom and exploration, allowing trainers to approach battles and quests in multiple ways, whether through stealth, strategy, or direct confrontation. New Pokémon species and regional variants enrich the world, while classic favorites return, offering a mix of nostalgia and innovation. Players can engage in dynamic interactions with the environment and Pokémon, solve environmental puzzles, and uncover hidden secrets that enhance the adventure. Optimized for the Switch 2, the game promises smooth performance, detailed visuals, and immersive gameplay. With its blend of exploration, strategy, and the beloved Pokémon collection mechanics, Pokémon Legends ZA delivers a fresh, captivating experience that will delight both longtime fans and newcomers to the series. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, set to launch on December 4th, 2025. This action-adventure installment, developed by Retro Studios, puts players back in the armored boots of Samus Aran as she explores the mysterious planet Vuros. On this alien world, she encounters the ancient Lemorne race and discovers psychic abilities that enhance her combat and exploration capabilities. A standout feature is the Viola, a motorcycle-like vehicle created by the Lemorne, which allows Samus to traverse vast terrains, perform boosts, engage in dynamic combat, and execute power slides. Optimized for the Switch 2, the game offers enhanced visuals with up to 4K resolution, 120 frames per second frame rates, HDR support, and refined controls using Joy-Con 2 aiming. With its rich exploration, intense combat, and innovative gameplay mechanics, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond promises a thrilling and immersive experience combining deep lore, challenging encounters, and the iconic Metroid series' sense of discovery for both longtime fans and newcomers alike.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted.
And there you have it, the top 20 new games coming to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025. From the return of Samus to brand new adventures across multiple genres, this year is absolutely stacked with must-play titles. Which game are you most hyped for? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to SwitchTop for all the latest Nintendo Switch 2 news and reviews. Until next time.